Hello and welcome. My name is Jocelyn and today we are doing update 2 to my project 18 in 2018 project pan. Did I say that wrong? I probably said that wrong. My 18 in 2018 project pan. And so I have a total of 18 products that I'm trying to either use up or hit pan on in the year of 2018. So I have an intro to this video already and I have an update number 1 to this video already. I will link those. You can check those out if you want. But let's go ahead and just get into this second update. I have a lot of progress on a lot of these products. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first two things I have are foundations. They are the same foundations. These are product 1 and product 2. These are the Clinique Even Better makeup foundations. I have one in the shade Alabaster and one in the shade Neutral Alabaster. I have used up, so now I have one product used up for the year of 2018, and then I haven't been able to use the shade Neutral yet because it's not quite my color yet. We are now coming into summer, so I am starting to get out in the sun, getting a tan a little bit, so I will be able to start using this pretty soon. I expect that this will be done by the next update, but it's not yet. I haven't used it once. One more foundation, and this is along the same lines as that last foundation. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Foundation. This is also not in my shade yet. It does look pretty light in the container, but it does oxidize on my skin, so I haven't been able to use this yet, but as you can see, that's how much I have left. Again, I expect to probably have this used up by the next update because I'll be able to use it in the coming months, but I guess we'll see. Next, moving into concealers. My first concealer is a NARS concealer. This is a potted cream concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla Light 2. It's their Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Last time I did not have any pan on this, but I did have quite a significant bump. And this is the first product that I am very excited to share with you because I have significant pan in this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. So that is the progress that I have in this right now. It's immense. There's so much product that's used up in this. I do tend to use this pretty often, so I'm hoping by the next update I'll have finished it up. When I look at it every day, it doesn't feel like I'm getting very much progress out of it, but looking between my last update and where I am now, it's a lot of progress. So it's possible that I'll finish it by the next update, but so far that's some crazy good progress, I think. The next two products are also concealers, and these are also the same exact type of concealer. They are both the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have one in the shade Light and one in the shade Fair Beige. I did scoop these out in my last update video and put them in little Sephora sample containers, and I used them both up. So these are done and out of my collection. I think I still have like one more full one in the shade Fair Beige, but that is like a Christmas shade for me. It's for when I'm at my palest of pales. I did have one mineral powder in this project, and this is one of the first products that I actually used up. It is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil Powder. I think I used this up in my last update. Yeah, I did. I used it up in my last update. So this is another product that I'm done with. The next product I also finished up in my first update, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. It's the Pores No More Dr. Brandt Primer. I finished this in my update, before my update 1, so this is definitely gone still. And then the other primer that I was using in this project pan was the Porefessional by Benefit Primer. I also used this up after my first update. Both of these primers I feel like work very similar. They're okay, but they're both from non-cruelty-free brands, so I will not be repurchasing them, and I'm happy to have them out of my collection. The next product is something I'm also extremely excited to share with you, and it is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Now before I had like a little bit of dip in it, or maybe it was a little bit more than a little bit, but I had a dip in it. A lot of the waves that you see in that product were worn down, and now, dun, da, 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 I have ridiculous pan. I was using this and only this for the last like 4 months, and look at that. Oh my goodness, that's immense pan. I didn't realize that I didn't have any pan in my last update, but this is crazy. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this by the end of the year, especially because I just added a new bronzer into my summer project pan, so I won't be using this one as much. But I mean, my goal with this was to hit pan on it, and I definitely did that. So very excited about the progress on this. It is possible if you're trying to pan this or thinking about panning it, it is definitely possible. It kind of just happens out of nowhere because you use it and don't feel like you're making any progress, and then suddenly this. Very excited about the progress on this product. Next, I have my NARS duo. This was the Laguna Bronzer and Orgasm Blush duo. In my last update, I had finished up the Laguna Bronzer completely. It was completely gone, and I hadn't worked too much on the blush at that time, but but I now have pan in the blush. It's actually a pretty significant pan. As you can see, I have a big dip right there and then 2 little dips right there. I have a feeling now that it's the warmer months, I'm wearing much warmer, pinkier, peachier shades on my eyes. I'll be able to use this a lot more often, so there's a good chance I'll be able to actually use this up this year, which is my goal. My goal is to use up this entire product. So pretty good progress with this also. Very happy that I was able to hit pan on it. The last blush in this project pan is my Tarte blush. This is in the shade Savored. I did have this in a project pan last year. I'm rolling it over from that, and I'm so close to being done with this product. Look at that. Look. I just have barely any product right there. There's just such little bits, but I'm gonna finish it. It's definitely gonna be finished by the next update. This is gonna be no problem. I think my original goal with this was just to expand the pan, but obviously now my goal is to just use it up. The next product I have no progress on at all, but I did add this into my summer project pan because this is the time of year that I use this product, and it is my Becca highlighter in the shade Opal. As you can see, it hasn't changed at all. I still have just this little bit of pan in there. My goal with this is just to expand the pan, so I'm hoping this summer I will be able to do that, but there's no updates here. My next product is a Bare Minerals lip gloss. I did just pull this out of my purse. I forgot to leave it sitting up so that all the product could sink to the bottom, but I think I've got it pretty much there. So let me show you my progress on this. So this top line right here is where I started. This is my first update, and now this is my second update. I think I'm gonna definitely be able to get this done by the end of the year. I've got pretty steady progress on it so far, and I'm also starting to really like lip glosses, so I think I can find myself reaching for this a little bit more. I might even be able to have it used up by the next update. I guess we'll see, but that's my progress on this lip gloss. Next, I had a perfume sample, and I was re-watching my intro, and I actually mentioned that I wanted to use up kind of all of the sample size perfume bottles that I had. Not like the little, like, not these ones, but like the ones that look like mini perfume bottles. But even these ones I pretty much have used up. I only got like a couple. The ones I was talking about were ones like these, where it looks like miniature perfume bottles. And I actually have used up all of them now. So this was the one I had in my project pan, and I've used up all of the ones that I had that were like this, that just looked like little miniature perfumes. So I'm definitely 100% done with this product. My next 2 products are masks. The first one I had used up in my last update. It was the charcoal mask by Peter Thomas Roth, so I'm not going to spend very much time on this. The next mask that I had was also by Peter Thomas Roth, and it was their cucumber gel mask. It was a bright green one, and I used this one up also. I found that if I really focus on a mask, I'm really able to use it up. I do have a mask in my summer project pan, so just heads up, I do have one in that one, but I was able to use this up. I didn't really like this kind of at all. I didn't find that it really did that much for my skin, so I mean, Peter Thomas Roth isn't a cruelty-free brand anyways, but I definitely wouldn't have recommended this regardless because it just wasn't very good for my skin. All right, so the last product that we get to talk about today is the Naked 2 palette and my progress on the Naked 2 palette. So last time I did an update, I had hit pan on a total of 5 shades. So, you know, of course I'll have the picture on the screen. So this time I have pan on a total of 6 shades. So here is my progress. Oh my goodness. Here, let me get a little bit closer. As you can see, I have expanded pan in quite a few of these, especially this shade on the far, is it your left? Is it your right? I'm not sure. This shade over here, Foxy, it's like almost done. It's real hard to get in those crevices all around the outside. And I've expanded pan in all of these shades, maybe just a little bit in this shade right here, the shade Busted. And then I've also hit pan on this shade, YDK. I actually really like this shade. I'm gonna be sad when I use it all up. It just provides such a really pretty shimmer on the eyes. It's so pretty. And then I've also got quite a big dip in the shade Chopper. I have noticed that you do get quite a bit of fallout when you use this shade. I do always have to use some kind of amplifier like Fix Plus or something like that to get it to stick to my eye, and even then I do find that there is some fallout. But I am very excited about all of the progress in here, and technically I have hit my goal with this palette. My goal was to have 6 shades with pan in them, and I have 6 shades of pan in them. So I've hit my goal and I'm kind of done, but I do plan on continuing to use this palette and expand the pan. This is one of my oldest palettes that I have. So I still plan on continuing to use this palette for the rest of the year and seeing how much progress I can make. I do have a palette in my summer project pan also. So again, if you want to check that out, you should do that. Let's do a little bit of a wrap up. So out of my 18 products, I have hit my goal on I think 11 of them. There's some of them that I'm just continuing to use up anyways, ones that I only wanted to hit pan on that I'm kind of morphing into, well, maybe I want to try and use them up or continue to hit pan on them. So that leaves at least 7 products that I still have to use up. I think that now that we're in the summer months, some of these numbers are definitely going to increase, like those foundations I'll be able to use up, that highlighter I'm going to be able to use up, and just, you know, we're going to have more progress as the year progresses. If you like project pans, if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any updates from me and any project pans or palette roulettes or anything like that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell if you don't want to miss updates. And I think that's everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.